Cool. What's up, everybody? I'm just doing a quick test. And I say quick, it might not going to be 3 hours because I got another live tonight for Patreon. So, as you know, or if you don't, you're gonna know now. I did a test for my channel, my content. I don't know, earlier in the week, I think Thursday, I think 2, 3, 4 days ago, and I used something else called Restream, and it didn't have very good audio. I haven't really went back, but by watching everybody in the chat going, no, it's no good. It's no good. Now it's good. Then like 5 minutes later, it's like, no, it's crackly again. So I just went to Restream. And the funny thing is about the Restream, it was paid. It wasn't like I was just testing it out and trying to, use it for free. I actually paid for it and set it all up and used it. And then I'm like, oh, I'm never going to use it again. And then next day I wake up and they billed me for the next month. I was a day too late. So I got another 30 days or 29 days free. And I'm not using it. So they got some free money out of me. So this is Restream. Streamyard. And this is just temporary. I'm going to be doing this at night with Austin. He's in the back. But we got both our mics set up, the cam. In the background, you see the, I figured we'd do it like this, a little bit more comfortable chairs. You do see a reflection of the light in the background. There's my car and the business across the street. But at night, that'll go away. So you should just be able to see. And oh, there's Drake. You see, there he is. He's just going through a shed, so he's not as full bright color. So, but yeah, we figured this will be pretty cool and to try it out. Already getting a lot of looks good and sounds good, which is awesome. The only thing is the placement of these. It's right in my face. We have this little makeshift table here to hang these on so that me and Austin can lay back. And then I have the computer here. So try to sit where this isn't going to be in my face the entire time. Not that you want to see my face, but hey. So welcome, everybody. We're just sort of doing, like I said, a test. I want to make sure that, William Sanford, how you doing, my man? Joey Carroll. Oh, Texoma. How you doing, Holly? Don, my man. 217. House of Gaia. Awesome. So, yeah, I just wanted to do this. I got it all set up. I think me and Austin are going to do it tomorrow night. The first one back. Start getting all the crap out of the way and any technical difficulties like this in my face. We'll adjust. But it'll be nice where you don't get the glare from the outside. You'll just see, the pane of glass, hopefully. So, yeah, it's good. I just want to make sure the audio is. I got a lot of cool tools here, that I've been playing around with. So banners, we can do this. Then, of course, I got to put this, If you don't already have it, try it out, I used to be a pen and paper guy I've been doing this for 25 years plus. Believe me, pen and paper, cue cards, and then I went on to Excel sheets. I still have them from all the way up to 2019 and 2021 and 22 and forward, moving forward, I'm using Husbandry Pro and I love it. But yeah, we got that. And then we got our branding. I can change this up at the top. Hey, there's me. Where's this guy? Oh, he's in the back working. Go for Coco. The Patreon logo for MC. My channel, my content. I got to do something better than I can hardly see it. I got to get that in white so it pops out. But for now, we'll just do this. But yeah, it's pretty groovy. Some pretty cool stuff. Want to just make sure that everybody, can hear. It works good. Oh, my man. Look, and I can do this too now. Bam. Rock on. Is that what that's what I'm saying. Rock on. He does something like that. Pretty sure it's rock on. But Shane, man, thanks for showing up. Just doing a little test here, guys. And it's cool because on my old platform, we used Streamlabs. It's like a little sort of smaller version of OBS. And it was a lot harder to control, but I figured it out, and I had a lot of help. Tyler from Hyped Up Reptiles. That's probably Morphs. Hyped up morphs. I don't know. I always screw it up. Sorry, Tyler. But he helped me and set it all up, and I got better and better at it. This here is just so much easier. You just point, click, shoot, done. So I'm liking it. Solar Zano, what's going on? So I just figured I had this all set up, and everything has been, I went out and got some pieces, and I got another cable I got to get to make this one over here a little less intrusive. But I got everything set up, the mics, the camera, sort of the angle. Now I just wanted to make sure that the audio and the video is good and doesn't go out and crackle after like 5 minutes. And then I play around with it, and 5 minutes later it happens again. So everyone swears by StreamYard, and so far so good. So Antoine, what's going on, my man? Hope everyone's having a great weekend also. Just tuning in to oh, Will. Oh, Jesus, that's hilarious. Oh, my God. So, yeah, just testing, because I'm pretty sure we're going to do it tomorrow night. Get back on it. We can bring guests on through here. I think for the first couple, we may not. I don't know exactly what we're going to do, but I'm going to keep them to an hour or two. That being said, it's almost impossible, but we're going to do it. We started doing that at the end of the last ones we were doing, and we were keeping them to about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and compared to 3, 4, 5 for Christ's sake. So I want to do it where we'll pick a topic and talk about it. I don't want to be doing too much. I don't want to be bringing people on that the new podcasters and the new people that are bringing them on. I don't want to be competing with them. I don't want to be bringing on, somebody 4 months later and saying, oh, so how did you get into ball pythons? And, what's your, the gene you work with the most? And we just heard that 4 months ago or 3 months ago or 6 months. It's not going to change. So I don't want to keep, bringing the same guests from the same pool of people and asking the same questions. So we'll do something a little bit different. Mr. Pope, how are you, sir? Reptile Frenzy. Hope all is well. My man, Eric, how you doing? Thanks, Sammy. Everything's looking good. Awesome. What's in the cage behind me? That is Drake. That is our Caiman lizard. So he's in shed, or just he's almost, he's going through that shed. So he's starting to peel, but maybe not tomorrow, but the following Monday, when we do this, you'll see him, and his head will be bright orange and a nice, 2, 3, 4 tone of green. But yeah, he's awesome. He's about 4.5 feet from head to tail. And you'll see him move around, or he'll dive into his water, and you'll see a splash on the wall. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I'll wait for when I'm in studio. Yeah, when you get your ass out here, when you do, man, you can be sitting right here, and we'll shoot the shit. I definitely want to meet you in person for one, my man, and definitely love to have you. We were excited when you were supposed to come last year, or was it the year before, and then COVID or something came up, but definitely want to meet you and have you here. So that'd be awesome. And that's a big one. Yeah. I mean, apparently that's as big as he's going to get. But I remember getting him, and it was in the palm of my hand. Like, it was just such a tiny lizard. And it grew fast. Within a year, it got almost, that size. And I was just like, damn. So I got a big ass enclosure. He's got tons of room, tons of things to perch on and climb up. And he's got, different heat zones. He's up there right now, and he's underneath the heat. So he's doing a nice little bask. And when he wants to cool off, and he has a little place down here, we're going to do a video of the setup, and he sleeps underneath it. We got this little, circular, hollowed out log, or bark. And then because, it didn't fit right, I cut it, and I sort of angled it against here, and he sleeps in there. It's pretty cool. And then he's got a big 100-gallon tank, or like I'll call it a tank, but it's a Rubbermaid reservoir, I guess you'll call it, and sort of plastic, and that's 100 gallons. So he swims around in there, and I got a pump system. And it's amazing. So I'm so glad I did this. He loves it. He's become a lot more friendlier. You know, we'll be able to. We've always tongue fed him, so he knows where to come to eat, and he's a lot more docile than he used to be, which is amazing. So, okay, so Will says, okay, this Herpstat beeping is driving me nuts. Be right back. Just hooked up a new rack and isn't to temps yet. Yes, that does happen. So if you don't want to hear the beeping, you can always go into the menu and set it so that it's not on. And then once it goes on, then go back and set it. Or just let it beep, man. Because you know what? What happens if you go and you turn it off and you let it and you forget to go turn it on and something happens? You want to hear the beep, brother. You definitely want to hear the beep. Patrick, how are you, sir? Hope all is well. What's up from California? How you doing? Thank you so much. So this is just a test live. This is just something where, you know, the other one I did was at my house. I just wanted to see how Restream worked, make sure that I got it hooked up. And yeah, so I'm doing pretty good at hooking these things up. I mean, it's pretty foolproof the way they design these things. So it's pretty awesome. So now I should be streaming to Facebook under my personal Bill D. Rose. I should be hooked up to Mutation Creation on Facebook, and then, of course, always on YouTube. So it's pretty good how, you know, before I only streamed to YouTube. So, oh, here's a question. I want to send you a shirt. Where do I send it to? So if you go to the website, mutationcreation.com, and I believe if you go to, I don't know if it's called info, I think it's called contact us, or if you go there, it'll give you the address, or just Google Mutation Creation, and it'll give you our address, which is 107 Shorncliffe Road in Etobicoke. What's up, Billy? Hello, everyone. That's from Kenny, Bomb City. Weather's not bad here, Sammy. I mean, it is snowing a little. It just stopped, so it's just a little bit of flurries. About 3 or 4 days ago, we got about 9 inches of snow. That day was crazy. You know, shitty drivers, can't see. People spun out. It was horrible. Thank God I got a 4x4 truck and I'm lifted so I can see shit way ahead instead of just the car ahead of me. I can see over it and I can see when shit's happening, and then I can maneuver around, and I got really good tires and traction. So it doesn't affect me, but you got to watch out for the other donkeys that don't have snow tires or don't know how to drive, or, you know, same thing with rain. Oh my God, it's raining out. Let's do 30 in a 60. What the fuck you doing? You know, and they're driving in the fast lane, or they're moving around, switching lanes. Like, dude, if you're doing 30 and afraid, throw your hazards on, go to the fucking slow lane, and do what you got to do. Don't screw it up for everyone else. You know, that's just rain. Snow is a whole shitload of, you know, oh my God, it's snowing, you know, but most people don't prepare for it. You know, I get it. Not everybody has to have a 4x4, but, you know, you should at least have snow tires. So, you know, and even with them, people don't know how to drive. People know how to drive on a fucking good day. So just saying. But here it's a little cold, but snow has stopped. We got a little bit of snow, maybe about an inch, nothing major. So it's still good. What else? So here we do. Do you have a store at your facility, or is it just breeding space only for you? I drove by the other day and wanted to pop in and see the critters. So we are open by appointment only. And the reason is we are not set up as a store. Now, in the front, which is just over here, I am making a little, you know, sort of a space for retail items for ball python people. You know, well, not even, there could be some other stuff. I mean, I'm going to be selling the Gopher Coco substrate in both sizes. I'm going to be carrying like Aspen and some other, you know, bedding for other people. It's not just, oh, you know, if you don't use cocoa, you know, we don't got you. No, we want to supply a few other things too, make it more readily available. If you don't want to use cocoa, here's some other options. Cornell's World, I should be getting a shipment hopefully tomorrow or the day after. I ended up getting some PVC enclosures made just to house ball pythons. So when people come to the facility to pick up an animal, or they can come and look and say, hey, here's a setup. Here's a PVC enclosure. Here's an underpad, heat. Here's some, thermostats. I'm going to start. I am carrying it already. I have the electrolyte soak by Zoomed. I'm going to have more Da Vinci Boa, stuff like that. Just different things, hides, vermiculite for bedding, for your incubation needs. I think I'm going to sell heat packs, just a bunch of stuff just for ball pythons, But the way the back is, it's not set up for retail. So I did that at my old place. So what would happen? People would come by thinking, oh, they could just look in, all the tanks, like a display, like a display, or a retail store, pet store would have, where they have them and they can look inside. Oh, I like this one. We're not like that. We have, dark tubs. We're all racking. And, we just can't look in and say, oh, wow, look at this one. Look at this one. It's like, you got to open up the tub, and there's certain ones I don't want to, stress out, or, I don't want to keep opening up tubs just to look in. So what we suggest, so if you want, go to our website, mutationcreation.com. You can go to the Morph Market. It opens up a tab where there's Morph Market or available animals. Morph Market takes you to the little higher end stuff, and the lower end stuff is on the available list. And then you can look to see what's available, or if you see something or a few things, or it's like, hey, I really like this, this combination. I didn't see it on your website. Do you have anything like it? We can look around, schedule a time. So when you come, we've already got those bins open. So we're not looking through 2,000 tubs trying to figure out what you want to see. Because I did that, like I said, at the old place. And then you're opening tubs. Oh, I like this. Oh, remember that animal we saw 20 ago? I like that one good. I'm like, I don't remember. We're going back, opening tubs, and 3 hours later, it's a shit show. So that's why we sort of do it the way we do. So that's my suggestion. Sammy, did you ever get the pink shirts I sent you? Yes. Have we worn them yet? I don't know if I've worn them, but we've got a few from you, my man. You just send them out like all over the place, and we got so many. But if it's there, it's in my rack. Because if like on my post on Instagram a while back, we sort of took a big squared thing from IKEA, and we use that to hold all the shirts. So you will be seeing it soon, because we're almost at the end of the ones that we've worn. So we're getting to the end of it, and then we're going to start back over and rewear the ones again. So what's this? It says, I was on Facebook seconds ago and wondering if you see the chat or not. Restream is supposed to give you both chats. Well, this is Streamyard. So I see you. I don't know if I was on, and wondering if you see the chat or not. So if you are on Facebook, and let me just see if you have another one. I'm going back. No, this is the first one I've seen from you. I don't know if you did this one from Facebook, but I'm reading it, so I see it. And I'm supposed to get comments from both. So hope you are hope you are rooting for the Chiefs. Let's go KC. KC, they're a great team. Mahone, man, he's got his ring. They have two? I don't know, but they've got one at least. But I mean, great team. I'm a Green Bay Packer fan, unfortunately, but I love them. I've had for 25 years. I wanted to see the Bills go, but that didn't happen. I don't know who I'd like to see you know, of the 4 teams. It'd be crazy to see Cincy win. Like, wow, where did that come from? But who knows? But, you know, the 4 teams that are there, fucking congratulations. Let the best team win. And, you know, I'm not really cheering for anybody because none of them are my teams, you know. Oh, let's go and jump on the bandwagon. I don't do that really. So, and I say really because I have sometimes, but not like full out, you know. So, Morningstar, what is that behind you? That is Drake, and he is our Caiman lizard. So, Rodney, how much is that cocoa price? So when it goes down to the U.S., you know, we're looking for distributors. We're not shipping. We're not selling retail. We're selling to people to use it and to resell it. So I believe down there it shows it's going to be the same as like Rep the Chip and go Cocoa Blocks. So we're working on all that, and it's going to be awesome because I love the stuff and I can't wait for other people to use it. And you know, instead of, you know, hearing us and a few other people, I want to get many people's. You know, some people can say, yeah, it's really good, but I like a little bit of the sand or the dust, or, you know, I like a little bit of that, or, you know, it's I like the way the other one breaks, the other one holds. You know, you test it for yourself and see what you like. So it is definitely coming in. We're working on it. We got our first shipment going in probably in the next couple of weeks. We got another shipment coming in end of February, March, and then hopefully monthly. So it's going to pick up and get down there quick. Why do almost no Canadian breeders ship to the U.S.? Is shipping that much more expensive, or do you have to have a different license, or what? No, it's just expensive. So, you know, it's actually a good little topic. We'll talk about this. So what happens is, because these animals are on the CITES list, you can't just, from Canada or from the US, we can't just pick it up, throw it in a box, you know, give it to the shipper and send it. Here we got to apply for paperwork. So once we get the paperwork, we can ship. Now, in the United States, you guys who receive animals from Canada have to have an import license. Most people don't have an import license. So if you don't have an import license, you can't import animals. So another thing, it's required when the animals come into the United States, they have to have a fish and wildlife inspection to make sure the animals are what they are and have the proper paperwork to bring them into the United States. And there's a fee for that. I think it's $135 or $165 for that inspection, plus the shipping. Plus, I believe there's a import fee as well. So it's expensive. And it's not next day. I mean, it's, you know, we ship every 4 weeks, 6 weeks when we can. You know, our first shipment's going to be March, April, depending on the weather. And then we go all the way until November. And I stopped shipping in December because of the tragedy I've had and other people are having. It's just, it's not worth it for the animals and for, you know, the way you feel and the insanity. That's, oh my God, is it going to make it? Oh my God, it's crazy. And I'm not putting myself or the animals through that. So, what we do is, and another thing too, is if you can reach out to a company like Reptile Express, but I think their minimum charge for a ball python's $800 for one. When you start ordering more or adding more, that number goes down significantly, but it's still expensive. So the way I do it, I mean, I pay $200, $250 per snake. So what I do is I want my animals to be sold. I want them to be in other people's collections. So what I do is I usually charge $100, you know, for an animal. So if someone says, hey, I've got an animal, you know, it's $1,200. How much ship? $1,300. I eat 100 of it, you know, so I don't get exactly what I want for the animal, but it's, you know, by losing $100 or $150, I'm bringing in funds. I'm getting animals to other people. You out of here? Yeah. Want to say hi? Stick your head in. Right there. Look in the camera. So, yeah, be good. I'll see you in the morning. Okay, bud. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I don't get as much for my animals, but they're turning over. they're getting into people's homes to enjoy, to get into their breeding projects. You know, I don't want to sit there and go, nope, it's $250, and you know, that 1,200 animal now is $1,450. I probably will lose a sale. You know, so you know, that's the way I work. You know, some of on my top 2 tiers of Patreon, I pay for all the shipping. You know, when people do a big group, you know, I've had people that, you know, buy $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 animals. I don't, I'll eat the $250, you know. But I mean, and that's why, unfortunately, you don't see animals under $600, $700, $800 US, because it's not worth me selling a $200 animal and charging $100 for shipping, and then paying $100. I wouldn't make any money. So that's how we do that. So, sorry, I gotta go get caught up on here. Oh, look at this. Thank you. Have it, Craft Brew, man. I've got a, I believe I have your shirts. I think I'm going to be putting one of those on too. We're getting down to the nitty gritty of shirts, because what we do now is the ones we haven't worn, we wear, and then we wear them, we put them at the bottom. So at the beginning of the year, they were stacked, and now there's like 1 or 2 per shelf, and it's pretty cool. What's in the tall tank behind you? I should put a little sign, Drake. So that is Drake, and he is our Caiman lizard. So, well, hello from Ohio, right back. Oh, congratulations. First BP pairing ever. Awesome. Leopard clown, het lav to lav. Sweet. So hopefully you hit a bunch of leopard lavs, 100% het clowns. And hope you're female heavy. Hold them back. Awesome project. So, and congratulations. So, gotta go rewatch. Later, polymorphs. Garden State. How big is your Caiman lizard now, Billy? I haven't measured it with a tape measure, but if you look at the tail's probably 2 feet, just over 2.5 feet, 2.5 feet. And the lizard's about 18. I'd say 4.5 feet, roughly. Yeah, he's looking. He's just loafing. But yeah, I'm glad this is working well. And I haven't seen, is that full ground? Full ground. Yeah, it's full ground. No, it's full grown now. Yes, it may fill out a little, but I'm pretty sure he's at his full capacity. So I'm glad this is working, and I haven't seen anybody saying, "Oh, hey, you're lagging," or your voice, you know, it's synthesized, or it's computerish, or it's spotty. So this is awesome. Had to do something different. Fucking Billy. Oh, everyone uses Streamyard. Let's do something different. There's a reason why fucking everyone uses Streamyard, because it works. It's the best. So here I am. So it says, why does Austin sometimes have tats on his fingers? He didn't today. Oh, he does on a certain hand. So I guess you didn't see them, or I'm not sure, but he has them. They're definitely there. Bam. LD Exotics, what's going on? Points Pythons, love this. Me just rambling. I appreciate it. And like I said, I'm just doing a test. I have my live stream tonight on my Q&A for Patreon at 7. So I'm going to take off, you know, probably in about half an hour or so, go watch the first football game, get some food, relax a little, and then, you know, do my Patreon later. But I definitely wanted to pop on since I had it all set up. And, you know, it'll be nicer at night when you don't see the reflection of the window, because it'll be night, that'll be darker. So, oh, there he is. There's Drake. Hold on, right there. What's up? See how he has a little bit of shed? He's just going through a shed. So you'll see him try to get it off. We just did a full enclosure change. We, big yawn. The life of a lazy lizard. Look at that thing. Must be nice, Drake. Nice life you have, buddy. So, yeah, he's gonna on a crazy diet. Well, I wouldn't say diet. I mean, the guy just eats everything. He's got frog legs, shrimp, snails, chicken hearts. Sometimes we throw in a chick, a rodent. You know, he's spoiled. He gets the odd fruit as well. But what are you gonna do? You gonna come down? You gonna move so people can see you? But we drained the entire tank, changed all the filter and all the stuff in the filter, and all new water, and did a little bit of a spot clean. So yeah, he's a happy, spoiled lizard. He's gonna jump in the water soon. It's right below him. It's massive. I don't know if you saw back on Instagram where when we first got it, before this was even made, I had to buy it to give it to Ontario iguanas to sort of, here you go. I want you to build the structure around this. There he is. And he's going to dive. Watch. And kaploosh. No, he's going back to loaf. No, he's looking down. You going to dive? You're going to, no, I'm going to bask. He might dive. We'll see. You'll hear the sploosh when he does. And probably the nice glass that's all clean now. You'll see water spots. So did nice full enclosure, clean and stuff like that. So he's happy. Tomorrow's feed, we feed him Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So, and he knows what day's feeding day. They're very smart because, you know, Tuesday we can walk by, and it's maybe because he's full because he eats so damn much. He just sits there and watches us. But Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as soon as we come in, he actually comes and he sits on his little spot where we tongue feed him. So like he knows the day it's feeding day. It's crazy. So you gonna go for a dive? Hold on. Yeah, there he goes. He's not diving, he's crawling down. What's up, big boy? He's got a lot more docile too, and you know, we still, when we do, we don't really take him out or handle him. But when we do, we have these big ass gloves, and usually Alex does that. There he is. He's coming to say hi. They're super cool. I mean, he's just amazing. He's one of my favorites. Too bad he's not in right out of shed. When he's out of shed, that head is super orange, and but look at that belly. Looks like a little Nerf football. So yeah, he's just, you know, he's got a lot of different places and heat zones to go, and he's just awesome. Oh, cool. Love from India. Awesome. Appreciate the support from everywhere. No, I'm not going to Tinley in March. I'm going to be trying to go for October. I got to find a thing that is always in my face. You know, might get more viewers though. If I, you know, it's like, oh shit, yeah, I can watch Billy now. Just listen to him. I don't have to see his ugly mug. You know, I might get more people tuning in. Where can we buy your cocoa? Amanda Bell, Western Canada. So Greg West from Cornell's World has it. The problem is with the cocoa, it's so heavy. So, you know, we sell a block here in Canada for like $35, including tax. To ship it, it's like $24. It's ridiculous. So eventually we're going to get more, you know, suppliers, and people can go and pick it up, you know, in stores or other breeders that want to use it. So, you know, if somebody wants to order like a skid, you know, half of each size, they can use it for themselves and have, you know, that do expos. And when people go to the expos, they can pick it up from them or pick it up from their home. We're trying to distribute it, you know, quite everywhere. And it's just shipping is our enemy. Yeah, he did get huge. So, oh, awesome. That's great. L&M morphs. I try. I mean, I want people to do well. And you know, this is my opinions. This is what I do. This is what has worked. It's not the only way, and it's not the only thing that you can do, but it is definitely, it's not like I've done one thing and that's it. I've tried multiple things. This is what I like. This is what I do. And I want people to do their due diligence. Look, try a bunch of different things and see what works for you and what your animals like. So, can we order snakes here in India? I don't know. I've never shipped to India. I'm not sure what your country's regulations are for ball pythons. So you'd have to look into that. And so, oh, what's he doing? No, he's going to go to his hiding spot, his little sleep. It's time to sleep. So he's going to go and do his little cave and sleep. Yeah. Good night, Drake. But you see how long he is, man? Like, the guy's massive. From head to toe, he's like 4.5 feet. No, he's trying to get into the spotlight. Hi, where's the headphones? Imagine that. Imagine I can do this and give him a little head. Oh, Christ. Yeah, now he's looking in the water like, should I jump in or not? So, but no, I'm glad this is good. No video crap. No, take that down for a minute. You know, change some stuff. There we go. Let's put a little promo for Go for Coco. But yeah, pretty awesome. I like it. So now I'm just gonna have to see if I can screw around with some other stuff and bring some people on down the road, possibly. But yeah, Austin and I should be going live tomorrow, 7 o'clock. If we are, I'm 90%, probably even more, that we're gonna do it tomorrow. So we will just, I'll get Georgia in the morning, you know, probably around 10 o'clock to do some promos on Instagram saying, hey, Mutation Creation, you know, my channel, my content's going to be on. So we'll probably do that. And yeah, I think it'll be better tomorrow with that panel glare. So you won't see that. You'll see more of the thing behind. And I wish you could see lower. So it's all wood at the top, but from here down, it's all natural wood cork. It's all cork, the entire setup. And like I said, we're going to do a video on Drake and his setup and everything like that, and give a shout out to Ontario Iguana Enclosures that built this and the way it's done, and it's amazing. So we'll do a video on that for not Patreon, sorry, for YouTube. And if you notice now, we have some more time. We got a lot of new different content coming out for YouTube. Got another series coming out, and I think we're shooting that tomorrow. But yeah, a lot more different tips and stuff. We're going to be pairing a lot tomorrow, so we're going to show you some of the pairings we're doing, and you know what we do and how we do it, and you know different stuff like that. So, but I'm really glad that I have not seen anybody going, you're lagging, you know, I can't see you, I can't hear you, you sound staticky. So, you know, 2 thumbs up to StreamYard. So, and eventually what I'm going to do too, I'm probably going to talk to, you know, Chris Eaton from Snakes and the Fat Man, and get the audio for these moving forward, you know, for the hour or two that we're going to, you know, try to stay. And we're going to really, I don't want to be doing more than 2 hours, you know, it's going to be a long Monday anyways. So if we can do that, I can get the audio transferred and put them on like Spotify or Apple, so people can listen to the podcasts without having to see, you know, the video behind it. So we're working on doing things better. Will, I never said anything about you liking cocoa. I would much prefer cocoa over aspen, but I can't get it not to mold in the first week. So I don't know, because I mean, I've used cocoa now, and I've used 5 different brands. Let's see, 5 different brands. Get comfy in these chairs. Over 6 years or 7 years, I've been using it, and I've hardly even got mold. Now, if it's, I think, too wet and it doesn't have any airflow, you know, I don't put my cocoa in wet. I put it in pretty much dry, and then, you know, or it's absorbed. So like in the video, how we have it out, when you look at it, it's not drenched. It's not like, you know, we don't put it in the day we make it. We put it in like 2, 3, 4 days later, but it's still wet. If you go and see it, it's not dripping wet, but if you squeeze it, it's spongy. It's really fresh cocoa. And you see it like in the video, I squeeze it, you'll see the water come out. And when you squeeze it, you'll see that, you know, there's still water inside. It holds it very well. So it doesn't have to be soaked. So when then we take it from that bin that we make it, put it in a garbage pail, put the garbage pails in the rooms, and work out of the garbage pails. So if you're making it and then using it within 3 hours of the same day, it probably doesn't have time, and maybe it's too humid. I'm really not sure. But like I said, we use, I'd say 10 to 15 bales or blocks a week, and times that by 6 years. I've gone through 1,000. No issues, even with the older stuff, with cocoa blocks, rep the chip. Now, there were some bad batches, and sometimes we've had to make it where we're shoving it in because, shit, we need it. We didn't make enough. We forgot to make it the other night. Okay. You know, we've had some issues, but not that much. So, oh, Burton, Happy People Pythons. I've used 3 types of cocoa now, and Gopher Cocoa is my preferred by far. Awesome. And like I said, some people will be like, you know, they love rep the chip, and they'll use it, and they'll try something else and go, you know what? Yeah, it's good, but no, I prefer rep the chip. And that's fucking awesome. You know, you're allowed to have, you know, I like Gopher Cocoa better than anything I used, and that's why I use it. If I didn't like it, I could still sell it, but I would use other, or I'd sell 3 or 4 products. So, you know, you're allowed to use what you want and like and have your own way, but I've used a bunch and I just love it. It saves me time. I don't have to sift. I'm so happy it has the 2 sizes, and the 2 sizes have ranges. It's not just small and big chunk. It's a mix in a range and another mix in a range. So I'm happy. But yeah, yes, maybe damp. So BNS Reptilia says maybe damp. So you have to look. So you don't want to have it soaked, because when it's really wet, it's got to evaporate at some point. And if it's in a tub where, you know, you only got 25 or 50, you know, ventilation, it's not getting that much, right? And it's dark and damp, and mold grows in that kind of stuff. So, you know, the way we do it, we haven't had an issue. So hopefully that problem works out for you. So, so Tom Rockholm, Timeless Morphs, say hi to Otto. For 1 brick, I use 4 to 6 cups of water to rehydrate and expand, and that seems to be the perfect amount of water to where it doesn't mold for me. And that's from Tom. So if you see 4 to 6 cups for 1 brick, you see what we do. We do, I don't know, 3 liters, 4 liters, just pour it in, and it expands. We leave it for a day or 2, take it, shove it in, and break it up and shove it into the tubs, the garbage pails on wheels, and then we take it out and put it in. So you never know. So everyone does things differently, right? So, yeah, I'm hoping it's just something that maybe it's too much water, or you don't let it air out enough. Because like I said, I've used Rep-the-Chip. I went through a skid of Rep-the-Chip of 210 blocks, and cocoa blocks. I probably did 200-300 blocks for myself personally over a year and a half or so. Maybe not even a year and a half, maybe just over a year, because when we moved from the old facility here, everything went on cocoa blocks for the adults. So we were making it like it was going out of style, because when we were moving the snakes over, we already had the cocoa already set up in the tubs. And then when we brought the snakes over, we just put them right in. So we basically changed everything when we moved. And that's why we went through a lot more. So, but, oh, Janet, thank you. This is Happy People Python's mom. So shout out to you. Good to see you back on the live streams. Yeah, we're going to try, you know, me and Austin, we're going to pick topics, pull stuff out of the audience. And, oh, there you go too. So fellow Canadian Pride Pythons. Billy also has lots of fans circulating in his shop, so that'll help cut down on the mold. So yeah, we do have now, I don't have as many fans or air circulators like I used to. Now I have a big industrial fan at one end, because before I had the square setup of the facility. Now they're rows. So I have a fresh air intake at the bottom. It comes into the room. I got a big industrial fan blowing it down the aisle. And then at the very end in the ceiling, I've got a 700 CFM cubic feet per minute, sucking it out and exhausting out. So I've got constant flow. You know, my temps are on, humidity's pretty good, and it's constantly flowing. Fresh air in, exhausting out, and a good exchange of air. So that could help too, because if you're just in a stagnant, stale space, dark tubs, wet cocoa, you know, there's a lot more things than just, oh, this cocoa sucks, it molds. Okay, well, if I could take any cocoa in the world, shove it, soak it, shove it in a tub, put a lid on it, everyone will fucking mold, you know. So that's a good point, Pride Pythons, that you know, you need airflow, you need air exchange, you need, you know, so it could be a lot of stuff, a lot of reasons why your cocoa molds. But yeah, this is awesome. I've been on now for 48 minutes. I have not seen one person say you're cutting out, the audio sucks, you're lagging. So once again, let me just do this. I think I have it here. Ready? We are live with Streamyard. So pretty awesome. Really good. Quality's good. I'm happy. And yeah, it looks like I always bet you'll see tomorrow, probably around lunchtime or early afternoon. Hey guys, tune in to Mutation Creations, my channel, my content, and we'll start doing this Mondays. You know, 7 p.m. Eastern. You know, to go an hour or two. Want to talk about cool stuff, answer questions, what's going on. Want to be drama free, you know, if that's even possible. I don't know if I should put a disclaimer before, you know, all views are, you know, or you know, all beliefs and views are from this, you know, blah blah blah. You know, don't be offended or take offense if you don't follow or believe in these. Like I don't know, it's just crazy. You know, we all should just have our own, you know, beliefs, our own wants, our own needs, our own, like, you know, like I said before, if I don't care what your sexual orientation is, what your religious views are, what your political views are, you know, because you get into that, it's like, oh, you're this, oh, I'm that, oh, we can't talk, oh, no, blah, 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 you know, just automatic hatred. It's just nuts, you know. I don't like certain genes, you like them, oh, we can't talk, we can't, sure we can, you know. So as long as we talk about snakes or reptiles or I don't give a fuck. I don't need to know any of that other shit, you know. You know, hi, Mutation Creation. Hi, yeah, I'd like to buy a ball python. What's your religion? Okay. What's your political view? Okay. What genes do you like or like? Cool. What's your sexual preference? Okay. You know what? No, I can't sell you a snake. Don't fucking call me again because, you know, you don't have the same views as I do. Click. That's the most fucking stupidest thing we could be doing to each other. You know, we're segregating ourselves from each other. You know, we're a community who loves snakes. Who gives a fuck about everything else? You know, but now if you're jamming your beliefs and you know, your shit down my throat, well, then I don't know if I really want you to be in my community. You know, I'm just saying. So But anyways, rant advisory in effect. I think I still got that. Hold on. Hold on a second.
Rant time to rant,
Rant time. Still got all those fucking things from before. Oh my God. Well, thank you. I mean, we should, we're reptile keepers. We're people that love, keeping, breeding, learning, anything, like that. Like, I don't give a fuck if your sexual orientation isn't the same as mine or your religious view. I don't even ask that. That doesn't even come. Hey, Drake, that doesn't even come into the fucking conversation. Hey, snakes, this. Hey, look, this. I would breed this to this, and this is what you should do, and give advice. And that's a great pairing. Congratulations. Like, who gives a shit about the other stuff? I just don't get it. Like, I don't know why it's even fucking relevant. But hey, so I don't know. Let's all play along nicely in the sandbox. But yeah, I mean, I'm loving it. Almost, 52 minutes. No slacking, no lagging, no shitty audio. So good. I know that Streamyard is the one now. So we'll be happy to be back, and we'll pull questions from the audience. I probably will bring guests on to talk about certain things. I'm not really sure. Because I know with doing that, I have to sort of schedule with them, and technical difficulties or shitty audio. And I don't know if I want to, I don't know. We'll see. But I can also call in. I can receive calls and have calls going out. So we can call people and just have audio. I don't know what we're going to do with the platform, but, we'll figure something out. But I know there's been a lot of demand and people asking to come back. And I feel all the love, which is great. And I asked Austin, I know he'll, come in and do that as well. And we'll see where it goes, where we'll take it. But, it's crazy because we've had like 90 people plus in here. I think we're at 83 now, it says on my screen, but it's crazy. I'm just sitting there doing a test, rambling on, and so much love and so much people, supporting, which is great. And, I would love to be able to do and answer anything and help people in any way. And, if it comes out, that we answer something that helps you here, or, we can get, suggestions like, hey, Billy, it'd be great for YouTube. This would be a good, oh, fuck, that's great. I mean, I learn a lot of shit from and do things from people asking, so, when people suggest stuff, we try to work on it. And, if people ask a question and we can help them, or if we can't, or give our opinions, and other people in the chat, which is great, they contribute as well. Now somebody can get a question answered with 3 or 4 different views, and try them and either save an animal or get a pairing or do things properly. We're just helping each other, and that's how we should be. So, Jerry, what's going on? Morphles Morphs. So I've got my live for Patreon at 7 p.m. Eastern, and I know you got your live with Robert, my partner from Husbandry Pro. So my Q&As usually go for about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. Hopefully I can get the crew to say, hey guys, can we try to get out of here in an hour? Because at 8 o'clock, I want to jump on and watch you and Robert talk. So, we'll see where that goes. But if not, I will definitely be coming on after my my Patreon, if we can't get off within the hour. You know, I'll probably join about half an hour later or something, but I will try. So I can't wait. Good luck to you and Robert and anybody watching this. Warfels Morphs. You know, he's got a live with my partner at Husbandry Pro. So I'm sure he'll answer a lot of questions, or even hopefully letting you know what we're doing and what's coming out. A lot of cool stuff, man. Like I'm so happy. It's crazy. So I'll send you the link, and if you're happy to grow, well, I'm going to send you the link, and feel free to hop in if you want with us. I may, but you know, Robert's the mastermind. I'm just the guy that loves it and freaks out when something new's happening. But we started doing on Patreon too, and we're going to do more on YouTube. Different ways to set up, because when we did it on Patreon, I did a Zoom and screen share, and so many people that have been using it's like, mine doesn't look like that. It's like, oh my God, this is so much better. Yeah. So there's a lot of cool new features, like the I'm sure he'll talk about it tonight, but we have our own morph calculator that you can go and use for free on husbandrypro.com or husbandry.pro. You go there and there'll be a morph calculator that you can use. And, you know, it's like everyone else, but, you know, when you put it in, so if you type in ivory, you know, and then put ivory and then say asphalt, it won't let you put in asphalt because you can't have an ivory asphalt. So anything allelic, like if you have a super enchi and then you try to put, you know, black pastel, it doesn't exist. So if you put super enchi, it doesn't allow you to put black pastel, cinnamon, red xanthic. It takes those fields out. So it's like, oh, cool. And then it's like, why? And then you can say, why doesn't it work? Then you can go look and find out why you can't have these animals. So it's almost like a learning tool too. And then when you do have, like, say, spider in one and spider in another, it'll give you a warning that, you know, you may have some, you know, fatalities, or, you know, cinnamon to cinnamon, you know, black pastel to black pastel. You could have duck billing and some issues. But the coolest thing is on the app, and this is what I'm loving, on the app, when I'm in my breeding zone or my breeding plan, when you put in, so say you're male, pastel clown, and you add like 4 females to that, there'll be a little genetics button beside it. And all you got to do is hit the button, and it automatically gives you the genetics of the outcomes and the possibilities of that pairing without typing anything in. It already populates the genetics from the animals. So if you go to one animal, click, bam, second one, bam, within seconds. But what's really cool, when you're doing something on your morph calculator, you're pretty much doing morph calculator combinations with animals you have, correct? So now in Husbandry Pro, you just go for male, you just type in your animal in your system, and you type in the female, and it populates all the genetics for you. So if you have a super orange dream, lesser enchi, yellow belly, calico, pied het clown, you don't have to type in Cali, pied, yellow belly, super. You just type in the animal that you have, and it gives you the genetics and the outcomes. Fucking insane. I love it. Love what Robert's doing. Love it. I love it. It's so much easier. And I get excited if you haven't already noticed, you know. So super cool. So beast. Yes, it's a Caiman lizard. So you know what I should do? I should, you know, because if people just, you know, in our lives every week, we should just say, like, every 10 minutes, the animal behind us is a Caiman. Oh, I can do that here. Watch. So hold on. Let's do this right now. Let's see. The lizard behind us is a male Caiman lizard named Drake. There we go. Quick fix. Right? I can put that up every 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So people, oh, you can pin it in the chat. See, I got to learn to do that too. So let's see. Let me just do this quick. Hold on. One second. Go to chat. Go here. I don't see pin. Does that pin it? That shows it there. It doesn't give me an option to pin, but I have a star beside it. So maybe that's it. So if you go on YouTube, you can pin it. Okay. What's up, Brian? Don't worry, we're just doing a test. Oh, it did pin. Thank you, Janet. So, yeah, we're just doing a test because, the other day I did it on Restream and it didn't work out. The audio was crackly and then I fixed it. And then 10, 15 minutes later, or even 5, oh, it's happening again. I did something else. And here, just over an hour, no problem. So Restream, bye-bye, and hello, Streamyards. So we'll be using this. And like I said, we'll be doing it at night. So the light reflection from the glass of Drake's enclosure shouldn't be there. So he should be able to see in, but be pretty happy. So pretty awesome. StreamYard works 100%. It definitely does, man. I'm really happy with it. It's pretty simple. So I signed up at the professional, I think it was called. And now I just got to, tweak it, do some stuff. I'm going to have to go and get, some layouts made so that I can change some stuff up and have a little bit of a different feel to it. And I also want, like I said, I want to reach out with someone like Chris from Snakes and the Fat Man or someone else and find out how to take my audio and put it on platforms like Spotify, Apple, and others. So people, can listen to this and keep them to an hour or two. So hopefully. Send it to your email and text. Thank you, sir. You will definitely see me watching tonight. I might pop in. You never know. Shout out from Chicago. My man Patrick's from there. Dragon Soul, what's up? How you doing, Dram 420? Oh, Whisk Constrictors. How you doing? Hope all is well. And I hope everyone has a great afternoon. I'll go for another, say, 10 minutes or so. And then I'm really happy with this. I'm glad I switched. And now I know why everybody's using this, because it's the best. So I'm glad that, today is Sunday. Football's on. I get to watch. I get a live tonight to do myself for Patreon. And then I get to watch a live and maybe even be on it and test the live. So I got a lot of stuff going on today. I'm happy. Very, very productive Sunday. Awesome. So what's this? Big D's Python. Hey, Billy, I'm about to ultrasound for my first time. I've been breeding for 5 years with great results. Anytime with doing this solo. So I've done it solo. So what I do is I get like a ladder or something like a step stool. And then what I want to do is if you look at one of my ultrasounding videos, you'll see I always like to lift my leg up on the stool or on a ladder on one of the first or second steps. And that way I have like sort of like a table on my leg. I put the snake around and then, it wraps. So it's not like you're not trying to hold the snake. You put it around, it'll coil. And you put the probe with some gel on it at about 50, 60% of the way down to find the gallbladder. And then, you basically turn, so if you put it on the snake, so here's the snake. I got to use this fucking ding dong. I'm trying to talk without the mic. Here's the snake. You put the ultrasound on it, the probe, and instead of sliding it back and forth, you put it in one spot. I usually go, between the spine, a little bit below the spine into the side, not to the belly, but just below the spine. And instead of dragging it back and forth, you go straight and you rotate it. And then when you rotate it, you're going to see the follicles or the gallbladder first, and you'll see it go big and small. You want to rotate that until you see it at its largest. So it's going to go up and small. So you keep rotating it till it gets back to the biggest size, and then you drag down, and then you'll see follicles. So that's another thing we'll do. We'll do another, we did one for Patreon maybe about a year and a half ago. Might even have been 2. I don't know. But we're going to start doing newer videos and stuff like that and show you how we do it and make suggestions and stuff where it helps, right? So I've seen people do it in water. Didn't work for me. I said, fuck this. After like 3 changes of shirts, I'm like, ain't for me. But other people do it right on a table. People do it in the bin. I just, the way I do it, just here, you wrap it around. Blah, blah, blah. Here you go. Done. Put it away. Next. But we'll do a video on that soon. So yeah, Brian Bodie. Oh, hold on. Where is it? Billy's Matter. Sounds great. Method. I think it should have been method, not matter. But Billy's method sounds great. I leave the snake in the tub so they stay still. Whatever works for you. And that's the thing, man. It's like there's so many ways to do this. There's not one way. And if someone tells you, oh, this is the only way to do it, then fucking don't take advice from that person, really. So balls are definitely easier to ultrasound than carpet pythons. I don't know that personally, but I'll fucking believe you. So there you go. So pick of the week videos. How do you rotate the TV with the phone? It's awesome. It's just something I saw. I saw it and I'm like, what the fuck? How do you do that? Oh, that's one of the features of the television. Fuck, sign me up. How do I get it? So I went on Amazon and bought it. Got delivered a week or 2 later. And it's right here. I love it. And it's a TV and everything else. It's an awesome little display piece, right? So expensive, but it's awesome. So it's pretty neat. So yeah, we're definitely like you see now, we're having a lot of different content coming out. We're getting back to that. We have a lot of new things. This Tuesday, okay, so this Tuesday, I have something really, really cool. And I'll give you guys a little, hold on. I just got a message. Somebody messaged me. Oh, hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, he just messaged me now, 219. So, amen. Here now. Sorry, guys. Can stay if you want to come by. Want to leave by 3:30 max, if possible. Okay, so let me see. So if I go here, I just got to find it quick. So Justin from Canova and Jean-Francois from both Adopt the Ball and Go for Coco We were in a restaurant in Belgium. Yeah, it wasn't France. No, it was Belgium, not France. It was Belgium. And we were sitting down at a restaurant and we were eating, having a good time. Food was amazing. And I'm looking around at my surroundings and I'm like, you know, I saw this stuff on the wall and it was like art with people's faces doing like the Day of the Dead looking thing. And I'm like, that is cool, you know, and I didn't say anything. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Looking around and, you know, eating and just chatting with all of us. And then I noticed, I'm like, holy fuck. And I didn't even realize it. I'm like, that picture looks like that lady. And of course, Justin and Jean-Francois, it is. I'm like, what? And that's the fucking husband who's over there at the bar, and that's the chef. And I'm looking at the pictures. I'm like, holy fuck. It only took me like half an hour to an hour later to figure it out. But hopefully this will, oh shit. Well, actually, you can see it. But it's like, so there's the chef. Oh, and it's pretty cool because like when they give you your latte, they have these little chocolate skulls that was like German chocolate. Oh, it's so great. I think I even stole one from Justin. You're not going to eat that, are you? Here, let me take it. They were so good. And I love skulls. That's why my arm's full of them. I love my skulls. So, and there's the bartender and owner, the male, and his wife was here. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. And it's on the wall on a black thing. I'm like, that is super cool. Really awesome. And I believe it was Justin. He said, you should do that with the crew. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be a great idea. And then, of course, we're eating and this and fucking, you know, totally forgot about it. So what happens is I was going through, because I have this new segment we started on Patreon called Throwback Thursdays. Every Thursday we go back, you know, something I've done or what, you know, something cool that's the past that we can talk about, you know. So the very first, there's only been 2 Thursdays, you know, this one that passed and the one before. And I showed my very first facility, you know, in 2004. And then I showed a couple pictures of that and a couple pictures of 2009, 2010. And then this week I did 2006, 2004, 2006. And then, you know, when I had to move from the facility back into my basement, and then, you know, just to show people where I came from and how it's like, holy shit. And even for me to see like, wow, look where I came from and look over the last 20 some odd years where I've come to. It's pretty cool. So then I was looking through the pad and I saw these. I'm like, holy shit. So this Tuesday, I have an artist, okay, who has over 1 million views on TikTok and I think 100 and something thousand on Instagram. And what she does is she does this herself, and she basically, she can be anybody she wants. Like, so that's her painted. You can't really see it, but yeah, I mean, so she does avatars, so that's her. And she basically paints herself into anything, every character. Oh no, I'll show you this. I don't know if that worked, but she's going to come over and do all of our faces. And we're going to YouTube it and video it. And I mean, like, this one's crazy. Like, it's just crazy. So her Instagram, if you guys want to go take a look, it's Make It Jess. M-A-K-E, make, I-T, it, Jess, J-E-S-S. And she's from Toronto. And it's actually a buddy of mine that I met. It's his wife. So I'm like, whoa, I went through the pictures. I'm like, well, she does amazing stuff. Let me ask. And I'm like, would you be down to come to the facility and we can film? And she's like, that'd be amazing. I'm like, so cool. So we get to do that, you know, our face painted and Day of the Dead and just cool stuff. And it's cool. So I think it'd be pretty awesome. So oh, you can bring a browser up another screen, but the thing is, it's on my, oh. See, now I have to learn to do more shit. Yeah, so I have to share screen. Then I have to go into, well, let's see. Let me try this. Let's see. Share screen. Share screen. I guess I got to open a window up, don't I? Or if I go here, now if I go back, hold on, let me cancel this. If I open up this window, 1 second. And if I go face, actually, no, I'm going to see if I can do this. Sorry, guys. This is a learning thing for me too. No, it's not Facebook, it's Instagram. What a moron. Instagram. If I go to Insta, let's see if I can do this. I go to search, make it Jess. Here she is. Now let's see if I can go back to here. And if I go present, share screen, window, Safari. I don't know if it'll pop up. Okay, so I can't use Safari, so I got to go here. Let's see this. It's not Facebook, it's Instagram. Instagram. Here we go. Getting the hang of this. Sorry, guys. So I got to log in now. Okay, come on. I'm going to log in with Facebook. Can't even do. Oh, man, this is so stupid. I want to go. So let me just do this. Let me see if this works. Should have been prepared earlier. Oh, not make is, make it. There we go. Okay, now, hold on. Let's see. Share screen, window. Why is it not on? Maybe this. Does this work? Can you guys see that? You guys can see that. Okay, cool. I'm just looking. You guys can see that, right? I'm waiting for, because I can see it on mine, and I have a little, let's see. I'm waiting for someone in the comment to say, yes, we can see it, you dumbass. Yes, we see it. Okay, so this is Jess, and she has 103 million subscribers on TikTok. So she just does this all herself. Like, look how crazy this is. Oops, I can't even blow it up. I'm not signed in. But like she does this, like, I mean, and like, look at the details. And I mean, there's some really cool ones. Hold on, see all. Not see all there. I mean, I guess you got a lot. Oh, more posts. Jesus Christ, I'm so illiterate. But look at the Tin Man. Like, how she ends up doing it. It's pretty crazy. I don't want to sign up. Stupid thing. Anyways, you get the point. Like, bye, F off. There we go. I'm going to learn how to do that better. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so yeah, TikTok is well on it. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's not my, I mean, I'm hardly on it. But yeah, it's pretty cool, the stuff she does. And, you know, so we're going to sit there and film each one of us. You know, she said it'll take about 45 minutes to an hour per person, you know, to get everything done and that. And then we can film it. And then that way we'll do everybody's, you know, pick, because everybody will have something different. You know, different like flowers or things or big eyes or black or stitches or whatever. I mean, everything can be, you know, totally different. And I'm sure Alex's will be more feminine than the guys, right? So, you know, it'll be myself, Austin the Lion, Matt, and Alex. So the 5 of us will do it. And we'll do like, you know, a video for each where we can do the beginning and then, you know, fast forward it to see the end and do like a 4 or 5 minute video for each of us. And then we'll take pictures. And I want to put the pictures, get them in that same thing and put them on the wall. Be pretty cool to have all of our faces, you know, freaking cool. So it was funny how, you know, 2-3 months ago when we're in Europe, you know, sitting having dinner, I'm like, oh, that looks like them. Oh, it is. And then you should do that with the crew. And I'm pretty sure it was Justin that said that. And well, we're going to get it done. So it's pretty cool. So a lot of different cool stuff happening around here. And, you know, bringing this back, you know, hopefully it works. And Well, thank you. And yeah, so I am going to, let me just check to see if this guy is coming. Okay, tomorrow, open on my, yes, I am here at 9 a.m. See you tomorrow. So that way I can get out of here after I do this. So that's awesome. But yeah. Yeah, if you see outside, you see all the little snow. You can sort of see the snow moving around when the cars drive by. It's like sort of, you know, but it's okay. I got 4-wheel drive. I'll get home fine. I got to get some food too. Watch some football. And everybody on the Patreon that's going to be on tonight at 7. I will see you then. And 8 o'clock, if I'm going to try to get on there as well, go check out Warful's Morphs and learn more about Husbandry Pro and what's coming up and stuff like that. And yeah, but I'm glad this is awesome. Great platform. Going to be using this tomorrow night. Pretty sure, almost 99%. Notice how I was at 90, now I'm at 99. Even if Austin doesn't want to do it tomorrow, I'll do it because, you know, I'm already set up, gung-ho, let's do it. Get your ass off the couch or on the couch and do it. That's what I'm going to do. So we'll see you all tomorrow. And have a great night. And everybody's voting for your football teams. Hope they do well. I just want to see some good games. I don't have any interest. I'm not even betting. So, you know, just want to see good football and fucking some awesome, you know, let the best team win. So everyone, love, peace. I got to put this banner up. There you go. Got to play around with all the stuff, right? And let's see. Put that up there. Woohoo! Give a shout out to Brian and Jason and everybody at ARS Caging. And of course, US Arc. And yeah, I'll do my little outro. Hopefully that works still. And we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for popping in and putting up with me. My channel. My channel. My content. My channel, my content. My channel, my content.